Hello. Things have happened. Heeseung left ENHYPEN, and now his fans are in some state of psychosis.
Probably shouldn't use that word.
No, I'm going to
They
because
throw around that word a lot. I don't know.
it is a bad thing. How is it
Well,
bad?
it's just like, like religious psychosis. Like, I feel like it's been used so many times that, actually,
I do think
teach
that what
their
they're
own.
experiencing
I'm saving
now
my skin.
is. I do think that what they're experiencing now is psychosis.
Maybe hysteria.
Okay, hysterics,
Could be either.
psychosis. I feel like it's all the same, kind of.
And Hypen went from opposite of 6'7". And yeah, I am aware of the group that I stan in, like, my old group and everything. So I understand the large range of emotions that engenes are experiencing right now, because I too once lost my queen. As a directioner, on March 25th, that'll make it 11 years since Zayn left One Direction. And I know exactly where I was when that happened, when that Facebook post came out at 11:04 a.m. Yeah, so I get it.
11:04.
It was 11:04 a.m. So, like, I understand the large range of emotions, the hysterics, because I was there.
I feel like in the beginning, most, if not like all fandoms, were sympathetic of other engenes, but like within the span of like 24 to 48 hours.
I won't even give them 24.
Okay.
Because I was seeing some craziness.
Like less than a day, the engenes had turned basically everyone against them because of how crazy they were acting. Going on other groups' lives and Instagrams and commenting, thinking that they can somehow bring Heeseung back, to going to their families' pages, thinking that they can also somehow bring Heeseung back. It's not going to work.
Like I've said before, I am not an engine. I very rarely get ENHYPEN. Honestly, all of my social media pages are very much, oh my gosh, shocker, 17 focused. So yeah, I don't go there. So maybe my whole feelings about this after the first day, where I was like, oh, once it starts to get into fan wars and people slinging around very odd threats and just comments on other fandoms or other K-pop groups, that's where I'm like, you've lost me. This is a hobby for me. This is my fun space. And we are bringing negative energy to my space and my area. So that's why I 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 release them.
I also think with I honestly don't think that that boycotts work in K-pop spaces. But like saying we should boycott the other 6 members that stayed. Like the company and Heeseung at this point has released like 4 or 5 statements essentially saying the same thing. And you guys...
He's not coming back.
Exactly. That he's not coming back. And solo stands are either not listening to not accepting the statements, or not listening to them, or they're looking for words or phrases or meanings that aren't there. And at this point, I feel like you just kind of have to deal with it and accept it, because the decision was already made.
I do kind of feel like this could be similar to, like, reflections on a fangirl who once lost a member of her favorite group before. Because as, again, a directioner since 2010, pre-debut actually, if you will, for using K-pop terms, I don't know if it's just, I don't remember directioners commenting under the post being like, bring Zayn back, or commenting under like 5 Seconds of Summer post, the Big Time Rush. I don't even know if they were still active in 2015. Maybe. I mean, they still are now. I don't know. I side-eye Big Time Rush, but like Big Time Rush, I genuinely don't remember, as someone who was deep in it, I don't remember this being and like, I mean, in it. I had a fan account and everything. I don't remember being under other groups or artists' accounts, like even people that have collabed with One Direction in the past for whatever reason.
And their
like
family
Drew
members
Brees.
too.
With celebrity culture in general, there is very much a lack of respect for privacy, which a whole thing. It's like, oh, they're public figures, okay, but their families aren't. their family members aren't. But in this sense, I don't remember it even crossing my mind to comment on Simon Cowell's socials saying bring his name back. If anything, if I were to comment anything on Simon Cowell's socials, it would be you did this. But again, I was so caught up in my grief that I listened to Heartbreak Girl for a week straight. I was very sad.
Wow.
And I feel like there are some engines that are like that, like the very, for lack of a better term, normal fans. But honestly, what is normal in terms of K-pop and K-pop fandom and standing? Because there's a line and there's always too many people that cross it. And I think that's the biggest difference.
In this instance, or just in
overall,
general?
Actually. Because, yes, people do feel like there were people, directioners, who did feel a sense of ownership over the members. Maybe it was different for me because I am 4 years younger than the youngest member of One Direction. So it was very much like, I like this group. I want to see them live. And also they released an album once a year. Whereas part of K-pop is selling the parasocialism of it all. Which, to be fair, One Direction did have that as well, along with other boy bands. But in a One Direction fandom, like if I were to get a sample size of 100 Directioners, people who would cross the line of what is normal compared to a sample size of 100 K-pop stans, in this instance, engenes, that would cross the line of what's normal, the amount of people that would cross the line, walk the line. The amount of people that would cross the line is significantly greater amongst K-pop stans. And I think that's, look at me.
Big brain.
Ooh, big guy. No, but I could write dissertations, multiple PhDs on this. But in regards to boycotts, I do have to side-eye whenever I see people saying boycott, blah, 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 blah. Because if there is a group of people that have no backbone.
Exactly.
It is the K-pop stand. I say this as one. Again, I am not new to this. I am very much true to this. It's very much the, boy throb finger. When you point your finger at me, just remember 1, 2, 3, peck at you, not me. So... yeah. When I'm pointing my finger at the general K-pop stan, I am also pointing at myself. We are a mirror of each other. Some
in
of
a sense.
Some of us. Yeah, I'm like, some of us. Some of you, Godspeed. I must say. You scare me a little.
But what good do you think boycotting is going to do?
Oh, right, yes.
To
so
the group.
rude.
They're literally, since this whole thing has happened, if they are able to speak, they literally say, please continue supporting us.
And that's truly the biggest thing, because now again, I didn't watch Island, but everyone knew that Heeseung was going to debut. That's kind of the whole thing. It was just a matter of who was going to debut with him. And that's not me being like, oh, all the other members have no talent, blah, blah, blah.
No.
Again, I have to use One Direction as an example. There were definitely solo stands within Directioners.
Definitely.
But you didn't see the large amount, like the very loud majority of people on Twitter, because again, that was my main social media of choice, Directioner days, being like, boycott One Direction. Because that's essentially saying that you were only there for Zayn. And in this sense, you were only there for Heeseung. Which is very... again, there will always be solo stands. I think that's kind of a gamble.
Of how they became a group.
Even groups that were just formed, they were trainees and then they debuted together. Or they were put together as a group and then they... there are still solo stands for groups like that. In terms of boycotts, it's going to be so funny because when they announce that tour,
exactly,
I better not see any. If I were to screenshot the amount of accounts that are saying boycott ENHYPEN or boycott their upcoming comeback, even though they just have one, boycott blah blah blah, boycott this merch drop, blah, and then they'll drop. Be like unboxing of the merch that they said they were going to boycott when the tour is announced.
It's happening
VIP
sometime
1.
this month that they're gonna announce it. I know that it will.
I got VIP 1. Can't wait to meet them. I thought ENHYPEN was 7. Which is such an unfortunate hashtag, I have to say.
Yeah,
every time I
it
see it, I
is.
think it's
It's
very
crazy.
funny. Again, not invalidating the actual sorrow that the girls are going through, but also time and place. And by that, I mean the place being, why are you in other fandoms' comments? Why are you under all social media comments on other groups? Put this energy, girl. Like, they already sent the trucks. The K-engines did what they could.
No,
Clearly, it was not enough.
International engines.
Oh my gosh!
K-engines
TikTok
have already
led me astray.
K-engines have already accepted it.
Hey girls, maybe be more like controversial. Maybe be more like K-engines in this regard. Although I don't know if some of them moved on because it didn't like Heeseung.
I think it's because they read the company statement, they read his letter, and they realized this was his decision. And they see
Which
him
is why
as...
for like 2 days I wasn't even sure if it was.
They see him as the grown man that he is. He made a decision,
Martin,
to follow that dream, and then now, like, solo stands are coming back and be like, no, you can't do that. You have to go back. Do you not believe that he can even do well as a solo artist?
Like, the backhandedness of all of this? Nasty, nasty fandom, I must say. This actually further proves my point. I don't think a lot of K-pop, I don't want to say a lot, the ones that are commenting the way that they are, that are moving the way that they are on social media, I genuinely don't think that they have that, like, even just one person IRL. Because that's the biggest thing that I've noticed. Again, there's just so much. There's so many layers. This is such an onion. When you have a group or even just one person that you can talk to in person, I feel like there's not an echo chamber that you can feed into. Whereas if you're speaking to some person in person, like if somebody were to tweet something, reply to a tweet and tell you, not you, listener, and tell you this is wrong or I disagree, how easy is it to just mute a person on social media?
Or block them.
Yeah, well, yes.
They just
actually. Versus when you're talking to someone in real life. I also think that because a lot of these people tweeting are younger.
I hope.
Again, still hashtag young hope, so not me. Young in turn, that's what I am. But anyway, they're younger, like undeveloped frontal lobes, young. And with that, they had a significant portion of schooling done online. Yeah. I was like news reporter cadence. But with that, I think that they just don't know how to engage both in person and online. And that is why younger, and that is why younger fandoms such as engenes are the way that they are. I don't know what's wrong with some other fandoms.
This was just a yap because...
Farewell, hee man. Little hee. What? I'll tune in when the solo drops. When the holo.
I feel like
what are we calling it? The he solo. Hey.
That's actually really good.
Thank you. Wake that up. You can buy on my merch shop. It's not launched yet, but soon.
I think if you just, the Heeseung solo stands and other crazy engenes that are acting like this, if you just took a step back and actually thought about it and were like...
Twix.
Yeah, true. Like, he's 24 years old. He's a grown man.
I did not know that.
He is.
See?
He is able to make his decisions on his own. He decided this himself. He said it in his letter. The company has said it multiple times in their statements, and for some reason you don't want to agree with that because you want to control him in some weird way.
Or
if
also
you just step back and figured out that this is what he actually wanted, you'll be able to support both ENHYPEN as a 6-member group and Heeseung whenever he comes out with his solo album.
He's solo.
Like, yeah, like, it'll be normal. It's not the end of the world. You don't need to do what you're doing now.
Also, it's not like they're going to re-record the last 6 years, well, 5 and a couple months, years of music and remove Heeseung's parts from it. You can still listen to him You can still watch clips from all the tours that they've been on before. Now again, I understand being sad because if any other group that I really rock with, not that I don't rock with ENHYPEN, listen, Go Big or Go Home comes on. Every time I've seen that live, I'm like, wow, chills. Truly go big or go home. You can still also say the fan chants the way that they are. Like, nothing needs to change. The only thing that has changed is that we went from 7. I'm not in the group. They went from 7 to 6. This is not negating the sadness that engenes across the board are feeling. Even the ones that are going on under the lives of non-ENHYPEN members and commenting the copy and paste that they are. Like, obviously part of that is coming from a place of sadness and hurt. But I think that you gotta, like, find another way to channel this. You know, it would be great, actually, to lean into something else, hobby-wise.
Yeah.
And pick up crocheting. Coming from someone who also lost their queen once. The world will keep on turning. The music is still there. Heeseung is still there. It's like I can still hear his voice. You can. That's crazy, but like you can.
Listen to their songs on Spotify, but I think you guys want to boycott, so.
Yeah, that's the very first thing. Why? Why would you do that? Genuine question. Are you guys okay? Well, I know you're not. And that's okay. Take as much time as you need to mourn.
But don't be stupid.
Yeah, within reason. Like, I think it's just a very public grieving process of going through the stages of grief. I don't know how many there are, if there's 5 or 7. One of my parting pieces of advice is your world did not end. And again, I say this because I was deep in One Direction. Like, stop being weird. Now we're getting into meanness, but also, like, stop it.
All in all, the world will go on. You guys need to stop losing your minds and seeing Heeseung where he isn't. Stop saying the other members are Heeseung. Stop being upset when the other members have now taken Heeseung's lines. What else are they going to do? Are they just going to let it play?
I don't remember what song it was, but Sunu's
it was Bite
7 seconds. No, we had like 7 seconds in one song, going from 7 to 40 seconds. And it'd be like, when you, I sent you the tweet when you accidentally become important. Oh, I don't know the tweet. Again, I don't know their voices, really. I only know Jungwon, Lil Baby Man. Have I explained all their nicknames?
I don't think you have.
It's fine. Matter. It doesn't matter in this state. It doesn't matter.
But don't discredit the 6 that decided to stay and continue being in their group.
Yeah, that's real raggedy.
I won't tell you how to feel about Heeseung or whatever, but I don't think you should be taking your anger out on the other 6 because that's very stupid. That kind of shows that you didn't really care about anyone in the group other than Heeseung. And you're upset. You're upset because he is now outside of the group.
And you have to come to terms with that real quick. It's like, what do you mean I can't consume ENHYPEN anymore? No one said that.
Exactly. You can.
Like, Psyche is telling you that.
Yeah, this was just a really long gap. You guys need to grow up. Because it's kind of embarrassing.
And if anything, this is really bad press for people that you want to get into K-pop or just ENHYPEN because you're not doing yourselves any favors and you're going on a mission to become the 4th gen.
The worst fandom. At this point, you're doing more harm than good to both the ENHYPEN members that stayed and to Heeseung. So, figure it out.
Point blank and a period. Stream ENHYPEN.
Yeah. I'll be looking forward to their next
solo
album.
when it drops.
Exactly.
We'll be at the tour. Hopefully they actually acknowledge that DC is a city.
It would be so nice if
I'm
they come
really
to DC.
not trying to drive or fly again.
I think boycotts are stupid. I'm not going to boycott.
Yes. I never finished that thought. But, yeah, that's what I mean. Anti-boycott, stream ENHYPEN. Stream all the albums, why don't you? I'll be streaming Go Big or Go Home. Oh my gosh, I love that song. I was looking at my videos from it from last year, and they pulled it out again. And I was like, oh, we're running it back. I also need to remind you all, K-pop or just being a fangirl or a fan or a stan of something in general. Well, stan is a more intense version of a fan, but like at the end of the day, it is a hobby. The world will keep on turning, even if it does seem a little gloomy for a period of time, but you're not helping yourself by pushing away what brought you happiness. Ooh, that was deep, yeah. Like, if anything, you should listen to ENHYPEN more. You should be reminding yourself of what they sounded like as a 7-member group and watching their old content.
And then you can even get excited for their next release when it's only 6 people singing.
To be like, I wonder what their sound is going to be like now. Well, they don't have much control over that, I guess. But like, still,
just like I guess like
the concept and stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe if you were not Heeseung biased and you biased any of the other members, that is also something to look forward to.
I think they're happy. Like a lot of solo stands are happy about that.
Well, I don't want to say solo stands, but
no,
like
they do have a lot of solo stands.
Oh, that's true. Actually, change is jarring. Especially, I feel like they actually couldn't have gone about it. Well, they could have gone about it.
Yeah, they definitely could have.
Yeah, we didn't even like scratch the surface on just the process or the rollout of that news.
This was definitely something that was decided in advance, but the posting, I feel like, was
very brash.
It was abrupt. Like, they didn't plan to post it when they did. Essentially, nothing is going to change, so you have to move on. Like, I don't know what else.
Changing. He's not coming back. That's what I mean.
That's what I meant. Like,
that's a pretty big change.
He has left. The company has already said that he's not coming back multiple times, so you kind of just have to...
No way back. I'm sorry.
You kind of just have to, like, accept it and move on and be excited for the new music ENHYPEN will release, and also Heeseung solo, if you want. I don't know.
I don't go there.
Says
yes, I am wearing merch because it was the only thing available by the time that we got to the merch stand at the concert. What is Ja Rule doing in these trying times? Somebody has... See, that's the real reason why Heeseung isn't back yet. No one has reached out to Ja yet. It's like the Dr. Umar Kun chip. There was a mentally ill chip that K-pop companies will tap into